Hello and welcome to part 13 of Sir Slaugher's Oblivion Adventures. I hope you like the new thumbnail title screen that I made. I'm planning on doing that for most of my videos. I wish I thought of it earlier so I could put them in those old videos, but I'm not going to re-upload them all. That would... I'll change the thumbnail and then add it to the videos from here on out, but... Right now, we still have to go see Martin after I punched the Mythic Dawn to death.
Sir.
Let's take a look.
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you?
No, but I have the Mysterium Xerxes.
By the Nine! Such a thing is dangerous even to handle. Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power.
And the Xerxes lead us to Cameron.
I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Bruma.
Mysterium Xerxes.
This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself, and given by him to Manca Cameron. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open a gate there ourselves. I will continue studying it.
Very well.
I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Xerxes translated in a few days. Speak to Joffrey about those spies in the meantime.
Joffrey! Joffrey! Joffrey?
Sir.
Sir.
Good work tracking down the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine. We finally took the fight to the enemy.
I hope... Joffrey, I hope you know that I punched them to death.
Yes? I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful.
Bars.
I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin night and day. His way of atoning for the death of Emperor Uriel, I suppose.
Day and night. The lonely Boris guards Martin, right? Right. Wow, that's actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated.
I will find these spies. Oh god, I wish it said, and brutally use my fist claws to flash them.
Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers.
Strangers?
Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible.
Farewell.
I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of Bruma with impunity.
Alright, you ready, boys? Oh. Forgot the controls. Oh. There's so many different angles. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Joffrey told me the strangers have been sighted near Cloud Ruler Temple. He suspects they are Mythic Dawn spies. Okay, so... First order of business is to bash the guys over here.
Sir.
Oh, wait, I thought I'd go this way. Oh, man, nobody's cleaned up my mess yet.
I'll feel better when you've eliminated those spies. There's no telling what they may be planning.
Oh, they're just outside the gate? Wait. What the hell?
Hail.
Oh.
What can I do for you, sir?
Spies.
We always see them near the rune stone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry.
Crave
May
it.
your spirit guide us.
Crave. So dusk. Okay. I'm just up on this rampart playing pinochle with these guards. Dusk. Near the runestone. Down there. Little do they realize. A predator's coming their way. Oh, gee. Excuse me, sir? Wait.
Hello? Who's there? What's that? You cannot escape the master's vigilance.
Ah!
The dawn is breaking!
Done.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion.
Can you come down to a flat plane? It's easier to fight
The
you.
dawn is breaking! The dawn is breaking! Be glad
Oh,
you will
man.
not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks
Just
the
gotta knock the rust off.
Be glad you will not live to see the Lord.
Sorry, Jarl. The Mythic Dawn agent named Jarl is dead. I should continue to search for other spies and locate their base in Bruma. Perhaps I should speak to Captain Bird, as Joffrey has suggested. Oh, I found a key marked basement key. Perhaps this clue can help me locate a Mythic Dawn agent base in Bruma. Captain Bird may be able to provide some information about suspicious activity. Or, hear me out, he's part of the Mythic Dawn. I guess the only way to get better at this restoration is just to constantly cast it on myself. Oh, I haven't been inside Bruma. What the hell is that? Are you a bandit? Hello? Well, he's holding the weapon. Oh, yeah.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yes. Behold! Taste my wrath! You sound just like the last girl. Oh.
Today you die. Die. You do realize I've been holding back. I'll hack you to pieces. Whoa.
Why would you hold back? Now you're dead. Bruma! Bright light Bruma's gonna be great. Oh, crap. Just trying to go for like a Viva Las Vegas type thing. Where is he? Bird! Bruma.
Good day.
Huh.
I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience.
What's this regarding? And sir, are you aware I'm in midair?
Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
25 gold. Oh, sir. A taste of things to come. Countess Carvane.
The Countess is in attendance from 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at that time. You're also welcome to wait anywhere in the Great Hall. Good day.
Farewell. Bird!
Hello.
Bird, where are you? Yes, I'm looking to talk to your manager. Oh my god, what were they doing over there?
Greetings. I'm here to relieve
May the
you.
wind be on your
My
back.
feet are killing me. Look,
I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard.
Sound like an orc. Spies.
Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious?
I beat Gerald to death. Gerald was a Mythic Dawn agent.
God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Spies?
I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Oh, this guy ain't wearing a helmet. You know he's special. Genrix Snarl.
well met.
Oh, I need to take a little break. The most effective cure is just waiting around a lot.
Well met.
Oh, hello. Hello. Hey, baby.
Good day.
Oh, nothing to talk about.
You too.
You too.
How can I help you?
Oh, I need to stop. I need to stop bunny hopping. Oh man, where is your house? Oh, there it is. Door to Gerald's house. I hope Gerald had $10,000 in gold just sitting about. She did a watermelon. Yes, that's good enough. A leek. Oh, I didn't want to take the bowl. Wow, this seems like a fancy place. This is my house now. Oh, great. Oh, no. Ugh. Ah. Oh, great. I'm going to have to find that. I looked it up, and apparently it's a Daedric quest. But I have to be level 10 to get the ultimate lockpick of Destiny. So I might camp out here and read some books. But let's see what's going on in that basement. Oh, it must be like a floorboard or something, like a trap door. Ah, there we are. Immediately ambushed. Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Mythodon commentaries. I could sell these for a pretty penny. Gerald's orders. I found a document in Gerald's basement that reveals the enemy's plans. I should show this document to Joffrey immediately. Gerald, the Master was pleased to hear of your activities outside of Coral. The more gates that we open, the nearer we are to glorious cleansing. The Master has chosen you and Savory for a most crucial mission, a sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. We have learned that the Septum Heir has gone to ground at Cloud Ruler Temple, the lair of the accursed blades. The Master has made its destruction the top priority over the Order, and Lord Dagon has committed whatever resources are required. Pending your report on Septum's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple and your assessment of temple defenses and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Remember, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of Great Gate deployment. Do not in any way compromise your cover in defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened, and once the gate is opened, the fall of Bruma is assured. Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand long after that, and the Septum will be caught like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Kvatch. But again, we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. This individual is not to be trifled with. The dawn is breaking. Ruma Cameron. She dead. Dead girl following orders from a dead girl. All 'cause Sir Slaugher. A covered pot. Ooh. The Bruma Caverns. Alright, well. Opened with the basement key. Yeah, it's me, Mythic Dawn Joe. Seems like a trap hallway. Nope. Come on. At a certain level, they should just ignore you. Like, I ain't dealing with that guy. Ooh, caverns. So, does this... Oh, okay. Did I come this way? I'm gonna look like an idiot if I came this way. Oh, I did. Great. Great. Good work, Sir Slaugher. The Jural Mountains. Oh, where is this? Oh, that's like a completely unmarked passage. So, let's go back in the house, and I'm going to read a book. I haven't read a few books in a little while. The Chain Hall Hustle was more important at the time. Let's go sit by the fire. The fire. Alright. Got a nice fire going. Taking a nice, let's why don't we get some, oh yeah. Oh, did I eat it? Crap, I ate it. Alright. Can't remember what it is to drop. Oh no, there's a crab meat. Okay. We're gonna eat a little dinner of crab meat. Okay. And some mutton. And then, Brr. Crap. Ah! Oh, come. Easy. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna I'm gonna read, but let's figure out what books I haven't read yet. Read that. Haven't read that because I want all the volumes. Read that. Gods and Worship. Let's see. Let's see if this sounds familiar. Actually, hold on. An overview of gods and worship in Tamriel by Brother Hetchfeld. Editor's note. Brother Hetchfeld is an associate scribe at the Imperial University Office of Introductory Studies. Gods are commonly judged upon the evidence of their interest in worldly matters. A central belief in the active participation of deities in mundane matters can be challenged by the reference to apparent apathy and indifference on the part of gods during times of plague and famine. From intervention in legendary quests to manifestations in common daily life, no pattern for the gods of Tamriel activities is readily perceived. The concerns of gods in many ways may seem unrelated or at best unconcerned with the daily trials of the mortal realm. The exceptions do exist, however. Many historical records and legends point to the direct intervention of one or more gods at times of great need. Many heroic tales recount blessings of the divinity bestowed upon heroic figures who worked or quested for the good of the deity or the deity's temple. Some of the more powerful artifacts in the known world were originally bestowed upon their owners through such reward. It has also been reported that priests of high ranking in their temples may on occasion call upon their deity for blessings or help in the time of need. The exact nature of such contact and the blessings bestowed is given to much speculation, as the temples hold such associations secret and holy. This direct contact gives weight to the belief that the gods are aware of the mortal realm. In many circumstances, however, these gods will do nothing in the face of suffering and death, seeming to feel no need to interfere. It is thus possible to conclude that we, as mortals, may not be capable of understanding more than a small fraction of the reasoning and logic such beings use. One defining characteristic of all gods and goddesses is their interest in worship and deeds. Deeds in the form of holy quests are just one of the many things that bring the attention of a deity. Deeds in everyday life, by conforming to the statutes and obligations of individual temples, are commonly supposed to please a deity. Performance of ceremony in the temple may also bring a deity's attention. Ceremonies vary according to the individual deity. The results are not always apparent, but sacrifice and offerings are usually required to have any hope of gaining a deity's attention. While direct intervention in daily temple life has been recorded, the exact nature of the presence of a god in daily mundane life is a subject of controversy. A traditional saying of the Wood Elves is that one man's miracle is another man's accident. While some gods are believed to take an active part of daily life, others are well known for their lack of interest in temporal affairs. I love that word, temporal. It has been theorized that gods do in fact gain strength from such things as worship through praise, sacrifice, and deed. It may even be theorized that the number of worshippers a given deity has may reflect on his overall position among the other gods. This, my own conjecture, garnered from the apparent ability of the larger temples to attain blessings and assistance from their god with greater ease than smaller religious institutions. There are reports of the existence of spirits in our world that have the same capacity to use the actions and deeds of mortals to strengthen themselves as the gods. The understanding of the exact nature of such creatures would allow us to understand, and with more clarity, the connection between a deity and the deity's worshippers. The implication of the existence of such spirits leads to the speculation that these spirits may even be capable of raising themselves to the level of a god or goddess. Montusio of the Imperial Seminary has suggested that these spirits may be the remains of gods and goddesses who through time lost all or most of their following, reverting to their earliest, most basic form. Practitioners of the old ways say that there are no gods, just greater and lesser spirits. Perhaps it is possible for all three stories to be true. Oh, interesting. I don't believe I've read this. Hiding with the Shadow. There are few professions that require the practitioner to be self-reliant than that of a thief. A thief is by nature a loner. He trusts no one and is trusted by few. He cannot go to a master and become an apprentice. He has no guild to collect and codify how to ply his craft. He does his crimes alone and in the dark of night. He must hide by day to avoid capture by the authorities. The only known deity recognized by thieves is Nocturnal. Not truly a goddess, the Daedric Lord is nonetheless a potent figure. She is the mistress of shadows, holding sway over secrets and stealth. She does not ask for worshippers, nor does she necessarily give blessings to those that do recognize her. In fact, there are no known temples to her in Cyrodiil, although there are rumors of a forgotten shrine. In other words, she is perfectly suited to the criminal mind of the thief. By and large, thieves are a godless lot. They believe only in their own cunning skills. However, since the existence and influence of the gods and Daedric lords is undeniable, they have an uneasy relationship with Nocturnal. Though some thieves truly worship her, most choose to offer their respect and reverence without fealty. Yes. These criminals recognize that, should they offend the Mistress of Shadows, it might go poorly for them. However, true worship and fealty does not have any known benefit. The classic blessing between thieves is, "Shadow hide you." This is an oblique reference to Nocturnal. However, it can also be interpreted to be a non-theistic statement of actual shadows hiding the thief. Thieves tend to dress in black clothes or dark clothing. While this is a practical thing for their criminal endeavors, it is unnecessary for the daylight hours. Yet many thieves still don these shadowy colors in silent recognition of Nocturnal. The most shocking link between the nebulous culture of thieves and Nocturnal is the tale of the Gray Fox. The Silver Fox. He is the mythical king of thieves. The legend states that he stole the hood off Nocturnal's cloak. Obviously, this is just a story invented centuries ago to bolster their feelings of self-worth. However, it is indicative of the continued link between the Daedric Lord and the criminals of the Empire. What a good read. What a good read, if I do say so myself. Now, if only I could... okay. Let me eat my mutton and my crab. And there we have it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go shopping in Bruma. That should be the episode of this episode. That should be the episode of this episode. That should be the name of this episode. Bruma shopping spree. Come on, I'm not trespassing. The guards gave me permission. Well, let's find an inn, shall we? Rest your head if you'd like.
What's this about?
Oh. Here we are. Olav's Tap-and-Tack. Whoa. Whoa. Olaf?
What can I do for you today?
I need a bed. Oh, strangers in town.
Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home. What with all the troubles in the world.
Bed.
I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. You're looking for one?
I'll take it.
Right then. Head up the stairs. It's the first door on your right. Remember, I didn't say it was clean. I said it was cheap.
Oh, trade.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Cirilli Brothers. Cirilli Brothers wine. And a pumpkin. Very good.
Good journey to you.
Yes, and to you. Fair maid. Alright, yeah, let's get a nice solid 8 hours of sleep before we head out. That's when I got up today. Wow, I leveled up. Let's just keep going. Let's give him 6-pack. Oh wait, yeah, let me get the endurance and speed. Stronger. Level 8. Oh. Okay, I thought the game froze for a second there. Guide to Bruma. Oh, let's read that quick. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna pass because I don't want to spend. I gotta limit my reading. I don't want to spend all day reading in these episodes. Wow, what a lovely day. Hello, hobo.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Sorry, I'm going through a tunnel. I can't hear you. Oh, more hobos. Well, okay. I'm gonna make this one down there jealous.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
have a coin, beggar. What's wrong with your face?
Thank you, kind sir.
Oh my god.
Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
He's my favorite. I love that guy. Oh, Lord. Woman's house. Oh, the Fighters Guild. I wonder if they'll give me a job. Well, let's go shopping first. To the Mages Guild. Hammer and axe. Oh, come on. I gotta wait around. When are your store hours? Welcome to the Hammer and Axe.
Fjotrid, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe.
Hey, did you know that Paulie Cantelli is an addict?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Ooh. Your wares are so fine. I want to see what you want to buy from me there, pal. Wait. This is what I have? Sell. Yes, I don't need a lightning
An
staff.
excellent bargain.
Or silver. Well, in case there's werewolves. I don't need this steel mace. We're just gonna dump everything. Look at that gold. I'm getting some good gold. I don't need this Eyes of Akatosh. I do need repairs. I don't need these soul gems. Not at least now.
A good price for a good customer.
I should probably dump those
What?
should dump all the stuff that's not worth anything. And 3 wolf pelts I'd like to
A
sell.
good price for a good customer.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Come again.
Repair my shit now.
Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
Oh, wow. It's gonna be pricey. Repair all. Oh, that's not that bad. I think all my armor was busted. Yeah, okay, we're good now. Do I still have iron? Does he
Good day.
have
Fjotrid.
steel gauntlets?
Let's do business.
He does not. Oh. Oh, drain health 30. Oh, ugh. Ugh. And also the price, dear God. You're not going to find a seller in Bruma for that,
Aye.
sir. Good day. Who's going to buy that in Bruma? This area doesn't spark me as someone who's carrying around $9,000 in gold that they're going to spend on a goddamn pair of gloves. It's like those tourist towns. This is a tourist town that's trying to suck me in. Alright, since we're passing here.
What?
No greeting, just, what?
Goodbye.
See you later.
Yes?
Bruma Gargash. Oh, what can you train me in?
I'm willing to teach
Heavy
if
armor.
you're willing to learn.
I'm better than you now.
Farewell.
Ooh. That's locked for a reason. And then some mead. Blood all over the floor. Yes, I'm looking for your leader. Oh. See him watching me? I'm just looking at these handbells. Don't settle for a weak horse. The Wild Eye stables paint horses are tougher and meaner than any in Cyrodiil. What good does a faster horse do if you can't carry the load? We also have the best prices around. The streets of Bruma can be a dangerous place. We could sell you protection at reasonable prices. Every citizen should have a warhammer from the Hammer and Axe. Don't leave home without it. Oh man, he's... Guy, you got a problem? Jeez, I'm a member of the Fighters Guild.
Greetings.
Hello! Oh, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Where's my bone collection? Very well. Oh, I should see the leader of Bruma. Let's go. I'm gonna go make my daily exaltations to the spirits. The fuck? Rejoice. Through faith your afflictions are banished. I wish it was that easy.
Morning.
Hey, where are the rest of the shops?
Hi there.
Hafid Hollowleg says
The Gerald View Inn. That's a pretty cool name.
It's a good place to stay. Hafid is quite a good
Nova Roma.
Any time now.
Holy shit.
Yes?
Oh, you don't sell anything.
Be seeing you.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Geralds.
How interesting.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Only
What can I interest you in?
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I have the whole set. So, sir, I need to sell you some of my junk. I mean treasures. Heal other... Meh.
A fine,
Meh. Drain fatigue. Inspiring touch. Don't need
a
that.
fine transaction.
The inspiring touch is my fists. That's good. I need that. Cold touch. Chameleon I want to keep. Bound helmet. Meh.
A good.
You know what I need
You've
more than
made
all
a-
this stuff? Oh. Alluring gaze. You've made a fair bit of gold. So, I wonder if this guy's like, why are you selling me all these mythic dawns? I'm going to keep these other ones
An
and sell it to
excellent bargain.
the guy in the Imperial City, I think.
That seems
I wonder if somebody's
an
like,
excellent bargain.
somebody's watching this right now and they're like, don't sell that! No!
And
Don't need that. An
And-
excellent bargain. Excellent bargain.
that's. You got a.
I'll keep this gray stuff. Ooh, jade sapphire ring. Everybody knows how much I like sapphires. And I'll keep my blue suede shoes. And I don't need this.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I know.
Come
Thank you,
back.
sir. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Nordwinds. Oh, it's like an armor dealer, I think. Ah,
Look at the muscles on
I know, right? Holy shit.
Edla. Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. If you can breathe, I can teach you.
Sorry, lady. This,
You've got a lot to learn.
yeah, I'm an idiot. Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Bye.
Punchin's... Sir Slaugher's my name. Punchin's the game.
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please.
This guy back here, he's giving me the stare down.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you
Almafest.
in?
You don't have armor? It was a lie. Let's see. Oh,
Bye.
maybe Jorda.
Yes?
No, not God. The guy behind you, sir.
You too.
I'm Ulfund, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run North Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink up last night. Still a little muzzy.
Let's see what you got for sale.
Armor, weapons, I have it all.
Ooh.
How may I help you?
That's pretty cool. But also, look at that price. You're out of your mind, sir. Respectfully, I do need some steel boots. Do I have the pants? What do I have on me right now? Hold on. Ah, these janky ass boots. Should I spend money on it? The blades boots.
Go ahead.
Would you like to trade
Can
some
I
blades
interest you in
boots?
some of my wares?
93 bucks. That's not that bad. Please, sir, take my blades boots. I'll take them off right now.
Thank you.
Can you
Can't
repair
go into-
anything? Okay.
Good day.
The barefoot warrior. Oh, I like that. Those are kind of cute. And they match my little crotch piece up here. I think all my rings actually do something right now. But my necklace doesn't, so I'm going to put on this necklace. So in case I fall into water... Look at him. Look how tough this guy is. Let's see if he's got the No six-pack yet. It doesn't look like my one image. May have been doctored. Yes, a brand new pair of boots. And now I'm off to see the queen. Does this building have a door? Or is it... Oh, it's attached. Okay. I really like the Bruma colors and the sigil, the symbol of that eagle. To the Great Hall. I should probably talk to Captain
Let's
Bird.
Morning.
Ooh. Oh, can I look inside? Neat.
This is a grand day. Greetings.
It's a pleasure to see you.
What's going on with you?
I hear there were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
I drink my tea while I
avoid
listen to
those
this.
things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Take care.
Oh, Captain Bird.
Hi there. Yes?
I didn't find anything. Okay, well.
Goodbye.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite.
It wasn't much of a stipend, lady.
Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Narina Cavane. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone.
You're mad. Draconian Madstone.
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
So you want me to go there, huh? Pale Pass.
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
Not even a little bit. No, and I don't care.
Look, there's no need to be rude. I just thought it might have been interesting to you.
Okay.
Are you familiar with it?
Yes. Well, no.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea.
So the Alliance ended the conflict?
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone.
Draconian Madstone?
If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact.
Or just give me a house. Yes.
I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site.
God damn, this is gonna be a whole archaeological fucking expedition.
The Madstone awaits.
How much to buy a house?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Asshole. Diary.
I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragonclaw Rock has been located.
Oh, I seen that.
I'll mark it on your map. The rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck.
Farewell. Oh, does she have anything else to say about the diary?
The messenger's diary will make a...
Okay.
May the path ahead be free of danger.
Welcome back, my lord.
Are we gonna... No. I think we are gonna go talk to Joffrey first. And then we will look for the... Dragonclaw Rock right up there. No Mountain. Once we get that done, once we get this next stage, before we leave Bruma, we'll,
What is it?
Oh my god. We'll go look for this, Madstone.
Yes?
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Hello.
Forgot to look for potions. Can I fit? Oh, there we go. To the Mages Guild. I need all your potions.
Time now. Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all.
Do you have the Amulet of Kings?
What can I interest you in?
Oh, remote manipulation. Open average lock. Oh. I don't have enough Magica.
Always keep your magical equipment charged.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Good day.
Hello there. Are you here to join the Mages Guild?
Not even a little bit, ma'am.
Good day.
Oh. Do you have potions?
My name is Selena Arania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman.
You are so wrinkly.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Oh, here we go. Now that we have a little bit of dosh. Oh my god. For 7 of them? Not my... Ugh. I'm sorry, ma'am. I sorry to waste your time. It's a little bit too pricey for me.
For sale here. What can I interest you in? Bye.
Bye. I can't really justify spending $1,000 on 7 potions. $1,100 to be more exact. Especially since the potions don't really do that much for me. So let's go back to Cloud Ruler Temple. Oh, I thought I'd see one of the bodies up here of a bandit, because I had a really cool line. So I'm just going to use the line anyway. Are you looking for Sir Slaughter? Just follow the path of bodies. That's really cool. Man, these gradients are not, they are not rated. Like, get your shit together, Empire. I'd be crawling up this. The door, I guess I left the door open, but none of these assholes are, go down there and just check. No, I didn't leave the door open that time, did I? I don't know. Perhaps. Perhaps. Wait! Oh, you son of a bitch.
What have you learned about the spies?
Show Jafar Gerald's orders.
This makes for grim reading.
Jafar.
The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them.
Okay. I wonder if it's a guy in here.
Make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. You must eliminate their agents in Bruma.
Oh, so I need to go into Bruma. I need to ask around. Okay. Well, I'm going to try and see if I can do this other quest quick. The Mad Stone. Oh, these are completed. Lifting the Veil. Countess Carvan has told me that her scouts have already located the first landmark mentioned in the diary. Dragonclaw Rock. It's been marked on my map, so I should begin the journey from there. Diary translation. Day 3. It is with a heavy heart and a trembling hand that I pen this latest entry. It has been several days since I have seen anyone else on the road from our garrison to Grey Ridge. The road is lonely and treacherous. I am rationing my supplies to prepare for a tough path ahead. As long as Riemann Cyrodiil's army hasn't located our headquarters at Pale Pass, the journey should be fairly uneventful. I admit I am nervous. It is an honor to be selected to carry these orders to our fort, but sending me alone is a calculated risk. While it is not my own life I am worried about, it is the importance of the contents of the orders that aggrieves me. If they are somehow lost, the fort will not know that their supplies are going to be delayed by a month. Without that knowledge, the fort may choose to press the attacks on the front line as their supplies dwindle. They are counting on those supplies to be there sooner. I must not fail getting this message there. The slate rock that the orders have been carved upon for safety weighs me down. It is a constant reminder of the more than physical burden that I carry. Day 7. It has been 2 days and I have finally arrived at Dragonclaw Rock. The huge formation is a welcome and invigorating sight. The giant stone appears to reach down from the north and strike at the heart of Remus' forces like our armies have been doing for the better part of a year now. I have still encountered no one else on this trail. I hope that as I head due west along the narrow path, I will find someone who can give me some news as to how our men are faring in the war. Day 8. After winding my way westward, I have come within sight of the Sentinel, a huge statue placed there by some unknown artist many years ago. It stands watch, pointing north, as if daring anyone to cross the borders into the Imperial nation. Remish would be quite angry if he knew we used this very statue as a waypoint into his domain. Last night I encountered another one of our messengers who has been beset by a pack of mountain wolves. His leg was hurt badly, but I managed to heal him with an ampule of medicine I carried with me. He said his name was Slaugher, and he was on his way from Pale Pass to request more supplies. I discussed with him the irony of our meeting, and he decided to travel with me back to the fort since a mission would be needless. We plan to leave at nightfall. Day 9. I'm using much of my remaining strength writing this. As we made our way north from the Sentinel, we were attacked by perhaps the same pack of wolves that had attacked Slaugher. Fele? He had chased them off earlier after being bitten, but now that they had tasted blood, they had returned in greater number. Fighting back to back, Slaugher and I slew at least 8 of the beasts, but not before one of them clawed my gut and left a terrible wound. We were able to drive them off, but now I am bleeding badly, and the only medicine I had I gave to Slaugher. We have decided to continue north until we reach the portal to the Serpent's Trail and seek cover inside. I will try to write more soon, but I miss sleep. I am so very tired. Day 11. This is the last entry I shall be able to write. We entered the Serpent's Trail nearly a day ago, seeking shelter from the elements and the wolves. What we did not foresee was the creatures that had decided to make the Serpent's Trail their home. I did not see them clearly, but they were huge and strong. So trolls. Slaugher died instantly as one of them cleaved off his head with a single stroke. There were 3 of these huge, ugly, man-like creatures. I ran as fast as I dared through the dark tunnels, trying to escape, but as I fled, one of them hurled a boulder at me. At me, and struck me square in the back. I managed to crawl through a smaller opening and escape the lumbering monsters, but I soon realized that crawling is all I would be able to do. I think the boulder shattered my spine. I can no longer feel my legs. My wound from the wolf attack has reopened, and I have lost much blood. I fear that this is as far as I shall be able to go. I have failed my mission. I have been able to get these orders to the fort at Pale Pass. I am so close, yet it may as well be leagues away, since I could no longer walk and my strength is draining. If a fellow messenger or soldier picks up this diary, please give the orders to the fort before it is too late, and please tell my wife, Vata, that Kafari will always love her. Alright. So, I already think I know where he's talking about. Let's try.
I wish I could have helped you deal with the rest of those Mythic Dawn bastards, but it seems you did all right on your own.
Don't worry. Yeah. Yup. All by my lonesome. Sir! Oh, that might... Ooh. Yeah, okay. Now I know where Dragon Rock is already. I've been there. My travels took me past it on my way to, from the Lake Ares Caverns to Cloud Ruler Temple. Westward, huh? Oh! Did you kill that guy 400 years ago or so? I even passed the statue, I think. I wonder if that's the area I saw with all those imps around it. Imp City. Nothing to see here, folks. Just walking diagonally across the mountain. Let's put those weapons away. I think I can already see the cavern marked. Oh yeah, so I think this was Imp City. I've searched the second landmark, the Sentinel. I should consult the messenger's diary again to discern the way to the third landmark. Yeah, bro, I think I see it. He said westward. The winding trail. I know I'm going kind of north right now, but I can't go west. Alright. Anybody want some more? Yeah, here it is. The Serpent's Trail. Man, those scouts weren't, they must have just been faking it. I found the third landmark, the Serpent's Trail, which seems to be an underground passage. I'll need to traverse this passage if I'm to find the ruins. But, oh my god, these are the monsters? They're rats! We will continue this on our next episode of Sir Slaugher's Adventures in Oblivion.